folks, Rich here at RCINFORMER. Today I have a quick sneak peek sort of preview flight demonstration of the brand new 1400mm T-28 coming from FMS models. Essentially the same basic airframe, but with a whole ton of improvements here, which I'm going to show you here. I'm going to go ahead and plug in everything and get it going. Let it boot up here. And Pete, if you can zoom in on the inside, starting at the inside, really a new arrangement, really nice battery compartment right in the center that you don't have to change anything. There's ample space front and back to remove your 4-cell battery front and back. You can see your single point wing connectors right here on a newer style PC board, and your 70 amp speed controller right here. Essentially the airplane has, again, same basic airframe, but all new changes to it. I'm going to go ahead and put the canopy back on here and show you guys some of the new features on it. First and foremost, probably the best thing about it, if this Pete can zoom in here on all landing gear, brand new suspension landing gear. As you can see, all compression struts, front and rear. And landing gear doors work pretty much the way they did before. But you can see how slick that is, pretty much right out of the box, guys. Again, powering this thing, 70 amp speed controller with a 650 kV outrunner, which gives this thing really quite a boost. We were just out flying it, and it really is quite a hot performer, which you're going to see here. One other change, actually, too, I do want to point out with Pete is the ball linkages. They've gone, if you can zoom in right here, Pete, all ball linkages all the way around, and also you can see right here all the brand new servo pockets or servo boxes that allow you to screw your servos, take them in and out if you need to ever service or change them, instead of them being glued in place. So really nice. Anyway, guys, that's enough. We're just going to go ahead and get it out to the runway here. We actually came out to a park. We're going to actually take off and land here right on this dirt road. This is a great airplane. It has the flaps, when they come down, really slow this thing up, and you can land it pretty much almost anywhere. So no need to go to necessarily a huge field to fly this thing. Anyway, let's get it out to the runway and give you a flight demo of the new FMS 1400mm T-28. All right, guys, we got it all plugged in and ready to go. Just doing a quick flight control check. Right, left aileron, elevator up and down, rudder left, rudder right. One setting of flaps here for takeoff. Again, guys, real informal here. We're at a dirt road at the park here, so here we go.
That's why they call them park flyers.
That's right. Although this is not really a park flyer.
The big park flyer.
All right, here we go. You ready? You can see this thing gets right up there. I'll keep it up kind of high for now, Pete. I'll come over to where you are. All right, I'll sort of bring it down in here. Very windy, guys. Wind's coming through the trees here today. But we'll get it nice and slow for you. Pete, I'm going to throw flaps in, and I'm going to come by slow here. You can see with the full flaps in, this thing slows to a crawl. Just really nice and maneuverable. Handles really nice. Just do sort of a slow circle out front here. It's nice to be able to fly actually kind of a larger model like this at a park, and it's really controllable. All right, flaps are coming up. Pete, I'm going to go vertical. You ready?
Okay.
Right over the baseball diamond. It just goes straight up there. No clouds here for reference, but it goes up and up. Power's back. I'll just let it kind of fall down here. Real aerobatic, guys. Lots of action with this thing. Let me bring it by fast here, Pete. That's got some sound, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it really moves right along.
Good.
I'm really impressed with how fast this thing is. I think it's that 650 kV motor that gives it so much speed and power. It's like a monster airplane. I mean, it really is pretty tremendous how well it flies. And of course, it slows down to a crawl here. Flaps are in, power's to idle, and I'm just slowing it down. Again, I'll get it nice and slow here. Just a really wide flight envelope that this thing has.
I zoomed out so everybody can see all the obstacles you got to fly around.
Yeah, no, I got to fly around a few things here. All right, flaps are coming up. I'm going vertical. Here we go. Power's back. I'll let it fall again. It hums, doesn't it? Great airplane, guys. We're really liking this. Vast improvements over the version 3 of the airplane. Very controllable. It's actually, I think, Pete, helping us out in this valley here. Even though we're getting some turbulence, the wind is not really killing us here too much. It just gets a little wind through the trees sometimes. I'm trying to watch out for those poles there. Those can be deceptive here. I go inverted here with it. See if I can bring it all the way around inverted. I'll just leave it there. Little Southwest jet there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Nice and low, inverted. Very stable, guys. I'm impressed, Pete. Good airplane. I flew one of, I think, the version 2s or version 3s of this plane, and it flew well, but I tell you what, this one just has a power boost. It just moves right along. Half Cuban 8 here. Real impressive. Real nice. Let me see if I can do some steep turns out front, Pete. We're getting down low here. Power's coming in. Steep turns in the park. Fun, fun, fun. Oops. A little bit of wind there. Staying on it. I'm impressed.
Nice.
I like this.
It's got a good sound to it.
How do you feel about a touch and go, Pete?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna kind of make a left turn coming up here. Full flaps are coming in, gears coming down, and I'll see if I can give us a touch and go here. It's gonna be like right in front of us though, so here we go. Just a slam and go. Bring it up here, I'll come around you again. This is a beast. I just love it. Now I'm running a 4-cell, 3600 pack in it right now. All right. Jet noise complements of Delta Airlines.
The pilot of that jet's trying to look at our little airplane.
Yeah, that's right. But you can run a 2600 all the way up to even a 4000 probably if you want to, as long as the canopy will close.
You're at about 5 minutes right now.
Yeah, it'll fly for some time, especially on a pack like this. Pete, I'm gonna give you a gear pass. You ready?
All right.
All right, coming right by the camera here. Gears coming down. See how nicely that comes in? I'm gonna go full flaps. And let's see if I can land it just like I did before, right in front of you there. A little bit of wind. You get above those trees, that wind starts beating it up. There we go.
You missed the runway.
Well, I was trying to get it on the grass. It's the fence, man. I just don't want to hit the fence. Anyway, let me drive it on back here. But outstanding plane, guys, for all kinds of surfaces. If you've got grass or dirt or whatever, and it flies nice and slow. Here, Pete, I'll zoom in on those flaps there. Let me extend those. Putting the flaps down on this really gives you a nice slow landing speed. It's very, very impressive. This plane has a really wide flight envelope. I mean, it will fly nice and slow if you need it to, but it will haul the mail if you need it to, as you can see. The light package on it is real nice. You can even see those in the day. You got the main landing light there on the left wing, the 2 wingtip lights, and you got a top and bottom rear fuselage red light. Anyway, guys, check it out. Coming soon, the FMS version 4, 1400mm T-28 from FMS. Thanks for checking out RCINFORMER, and as always, we'll see you next time.
See you next time, guys.